Now on my channel, I really don't speak too much about the nonsense, right? Obviously I speak about investments, stocks, long-term, retirement, and if you want to travel overseas, I think the best thing to do for you is to make sure that you invest in stocks and put away money into some assets that will make you money so you can retire overseas. I do make videos about the passport bros because I was a person that traveled a lot when I was in the military. I traveled the world, so I understand what it's like to be a brother overseas, and I appreciate the brothers that are traveling overseas. And if they want to call themselves passport bros or traveling guys or black men with passports or whatever, I salute you and I stand with you. I have heard that people do not like to use the word passport bros. And I totally respect that too, because there are some negative comments associated with the word passport bros. However, I think sometimes we let people dictate what we can call ourselves. And I think a lot of times when we have a name for brothers, and I'm talking about the brothers, when we have a name, people always want to take that from us or make it sound worse than what it is. And I don't think it's fair. Now, obviously, you don't have to label yourself anything you don't want. You don't have to label yourself a passport bro. You can label yourself a brother with a passport or whatever, a YouTube traveler or a connoisseur or a person that just like to experience the different cultures or whatever. But people always want to take words from us. They always want to take what we have. Whoever made the word passport bros or the term passport bros, I think it's a good term. I don't see nothing wrong with it. We got a lot of weirdos out there that travel and always like get into some criminal activities or do some stupid stuff, and they bring down the whole culture. I get that, but you can keep the word passport bros if you like. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, I really don't. Like, I know it brings some negativity, but they did the same thing with the word woke. You know, when we brought the word woke meant like you was staying alert, you was understanding what's going on, people in your surroundings, knowing this, knowing that. Woke to me meant that. Now they changed the whole concept of the word woke and making it seem like it's a negative word. And it's like, yo, stay woke, make sure you're good, make sure you understand what's going on. Don't be surprised by nothing. That's what woke meant to me. And now they're changing the passport bros, making it seem like it's a bad word. Not to me, I don't think so. I think brothers who have their passport are making videos for people like, not me because I've traveled, but people who have never traveled. They give them hope. I think dudes that are overseas, brothers that are traveling with their passport, whether they want to be called passport bros, travelers or whatever, you guys give inspiration to the brothers over here who don't really know about traveling. They don't even get a chance to travel because these brothers probably can't even ever travel, right? Or they don't have the means to travel. So you inspire a lot of people. And if you want to be called passport bros, and that's what these guys are inspiring to be, or they look up to you or they look at your videos and they look up at you and they say, damn, I see brothers over there doing their thing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the word passport bros. I just don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't know. And I understand there's gonna be people like the big YouTubers, the big YouTubers, the brothers that are big, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big ones, right? I know they're gonna make videos about what happened to the boy over there in Brazil. I know that, but he's like a one-off. There's a couple weirdos overseas that are traveling, don't know what they're doing. And if you peep that guy's videos from back in the day, he was a weirdo from the start, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to talk about brothers like that, but he was a weirdo from the start. So it was just a matter of time before his weird ass was gonna get in trouble anyway, right? A lot of corny dudes, a lot of goofballs overseas, making it real crazy for us. I get it. But for people who have traveled, like I've traveled the world, man. I traveled the world in the military. I was in the military. So I did all that stuff. Me, I traveled. I've done all this already. I lived in Japan for a long time. Traveled to Thailand years ago. I did all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's nothing new. But I like to see brothers travel. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If you want to be called a passport bro, be called a passport bro. If you don't like the term because you don't want that term or label for yourself, I get that too. I respect that. But I really don't see nothing wrong with the word passport bro if dudes want to use it. Again, it's a term, and it's a term that brothers over here are looking at you guys for inspiration. You're like, damn, the passport bro, or they want to be a passport bro. There's nothing negative with it. Negative is the people that are stupid, that are weirdos who are messing it up for the brothers. People like to travel, like people I'm on my third passport, man. Like I'm on almost on my third passport. You know what I'm saying? So I like to travel. And when I'm done here with my job, retirement, guess what? I will be overseas. And if the guys over here want to call me a passport bro, if If I want to call myself a passport bro, I don't care. I'm a brother with a passport. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a dirt bag. I'm not a goofball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a pookie. I'm a guy, a brother that like to travel, who has a passport, who loves to go overseas, who maybe want to live overseas because the cost of living, the food is better, the weather is better, the climate's better. It's just overall better. It's nothing wrong with the word passport, bro. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if these goofballs over here in the States want to clown you guys for being overseas and traveling and making all these corny ass videos about how you guys are getting in trouble, because you know it's coming. And it's not going to just be coming from the brothers. It's going to be coming from our sisters and everybody else over here who are hating. They're just hating. They're just hating on you guys. And y'all got to understand that. It has nothing to do with the word, man. They just haters. They just hate what y'all do. They're jealous. There's a lot of brothers that will never be able to travel. There's YouTubers online talking trash about passport bros, right? Straight up married, been married for 20-something years. They're married, which is a good thing, but will talk trash about single men traveling overseas. That makes no sense, man. To me, it makes no sense at all. Talking about passport bros, there's YouTube stars, YouTube guys, YouTube brothers who've been married for a long time, which is a good thing. Salute. But are talking trash about single men traveling overseas. Think about that for a second. Talking about dating, and he's never dated ever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta know who you listening to, man. Again, I don't even like talking trash about brothers, but I'm just saying, if they're gonna talk trash about the passport brothers, or about guys traveling, or about guys seeking love overseas, or about guys seeking a better life overseas, then they're trash too, man. Like, I don't like it, man. I just don't like brothers being on other brothers. It's one thing to say, like, the pookies, the clowns, the goofballs, but there's real decent dudes over there who have retired, who are living their lives, who saved up their money, who own businesses here in the States and can travel overseas. Those dudes are doing their thing. They're traveling. Leave those guys alone, man. If they want to be separate from passport bros, that's fine. They don't want to be labeled passport bros, but don't put them all in one basket, because you're right. They're not in all one basket. You know what I'm saying? They're not one basket. There's goofballs, there's weirdos, there's clowns, and there's goofballs, right? But then you got guys that travel. You got guys who have retired. You have guys that put in the work. You even got guys over there who built businesses, or on a job with social media, making money on social media. Let them guys live. We got computer program brothers over there. We got people who have online businesses. You know what I'm saying? Healthcare, home health agencies. They're real decent brothers over there. And yes, they may want to be called passport bros. So what? If they want to be called passport bros, leave them alone. And to the other brothers who don't want to be passport bros, leave them alone too. Everybody's not in the same basket, but there's nothing wrong with the word passport bros, man. There's just weirdos, goofballs, and pookies, man. There's a separation. Separate those dudes from the real travelers, the brothers that are really doing their thing over there. I want y'all to win. I want my brothers to win. I want y'all to build the infrastructure. I want y'all to build businesses. I want y'all to build networks. So by the time I retire in a couple of years, I'll be over there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I salute you. I'm rocking with the brothers. I don't care. I'm just going to do that. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I praise you guys. I salute you guys. I don't put y'all in negative baskets. I don't put all y'all in the same world. There's people in Africa. There's people in Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, Germany, Bolivia, wherever. There's brothers everywhere. And they're not in the same basket. But if they want to be called passport bros, let them be called passport bro. It has nothing to do with hate, has nothing to do with clowns or pookies. You know what I'm saying? Let them brothers live, man. And to the guys over here, you know they're going to start making videos and they're going to claim, oh, yeah, these guys getting locked up. They're clowns. No, they're not. They're not. But let them do what they're going to do. It is what it is. People want to make clickbait. You know what I'm saying? They want to get money, so I get it. Negative talk equals money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being confrontational, you know what I'm saying? Or being on the other side. Whatever this side is, if you be on the other side, you're going to win on YouTube. That's just the way it is. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I already know that. I only got like 125. I don't have a voice yet, but I'm building on it, right? But to the brothers that got voices over here, Don't let nobody tear y'all down. Don't let nobody tell you got to be in this group or that group, or you belong in one group. You don't have to think like that. You know what I'm saying? And these cornballs over here, they're just being confrontational. I'm talking about the brothers here in America. They're corny if they hating on you. You know what I'm saying? And they're not being constructive, and they're not bringing a positive message, or they're not saluting you guys, or they're not congratulating you guys for being able to travel overseas. There's a lot of brothers over here who wish they can travel overseas. You know what I'm saying? There's brothers over here who went to jail for misdemeanors or some petty stuff, and they can't even get a passport. There's brothers over here that paying child support, got locked up for child support, can't even get a passport. You know what I'm saying? There's people like that over here. So they look up to you guys, and they think all y'all passport bros. Just rock with it. Just rock with it. If they think you're passport bros, that's fine. They think that's a good term. It's not a bad term to them. Always gonna be hate. There's gonna be hate on the word woke, hate on the word passport bros, hating on the word brothers with passports, hating on brothers in Thailand. There's always gonna be hate. You just gotta roll with it, especially on this zoo we call the social media, man. There's a lot of weirdos, a lot of clowns. You just gotta roll with it. It is what it is. But I salute the brothers, man. Real rap. That's just me. I'm always gonna be like that. That's just me. So passport bros, brothers that travel, or brothers that like to explore, or whatever you want to call yourself, I'm still rocking with you no matter what.